Hello and welcome to my channel. In this tutorial we're gonna do this very easy stitch. This is the front of the stitch and this is the back. You can do a baby blanket if you like. You can do so many things with this, even infinity scarf if you like. It's very easy, this stitch. We're gonna work this stitch by chaining odd number. So I have here 15 chains. What we're gonna do, we're gonna skip the first chain and into the second chain from the hook. We're gonna go in there and do a single crochet. You can do half double crochet if you like. So now in each chain we're gonna do single crochet. So move to the next chain and do a single crochet. It's a very easy stitch, very simple, especially you guys, the beginners. And well, for those of you that you don't like so much to work with front post, so this stitch is gonna have a front post that we're gonna make. It's very easy. Well, maybe back post for some of you it's a little bit somewhat difficult, the beginners. So for this stitch you're gonna chain odd number and you're gonna end up with even number. So instead of 15 I have 14 stitches now. Okay, now we're gonna chain 3. Okay, I'm gonna turn the work, and what you're gonna do, we're gonna skip the first 2 stitches, 1, 2, and into the third stitch we're gonna do in there 3 double crochets. So 1, go back again for the second and the third into that same stitch, and we're gonna do this row like a granny stitch. So we're gonna skip the next 2 stitches and into the third 3 double crochets in that stitch. So 1, 2, and the third double crochet, and we're gonna do like this until we finish this row. So skip the next 2 stitches and into the third 3 double crochets. It's a very easy stitch, goes really fast and it builds up fast. So again we're gonna skip the next 2 stitches and into the third 3 double crochets, and at the end you're gonna remain with 2 stitches. So we did a 3 double crochet and we have 2 stitches left, 1 and 2. We're gonna skip the next stitch and into the last stitch we're gonna do only 1 double crochet, only 1. Okay, it's gonna look like this. And I'm working with 4.0 millimeter crochet hook with this yarn, but I'm sure your yarn is gonna recommend your crochet hook, the number. So now we have, like I said, this I don't know if I said this stitch has only 2 rows repeat. So we're gonna chain 2, turn your work, and into the first stitch we're gonna do a single crochet into that first stitch. Then we're gonna move to the next stitch, which we have the cluster of 3 double crochets. So the first double crochet we're gonna do a single crochet, and the second double crochet we're gonna do the one in the middle, we're gonna do a front post double crochet. So now into the next stitch, which is the third double crochet from the cluster, the first cluster, we're gonna do a single crochet. I'm gonna move to the next cluster of 3 double crochet. The first double crochet is gonna be a single crochet, and now the front post into that first, the one in the middle, the second double crochet of the cluster. So now into the next stitch, which is the last double crochet of the cluster, single crochet. So you're gonna be like skipping, you know, like you're gonna do 2 single crochets front post, 2 single crochets, front post. Yeah? So the next stitch for the next cluster is going to be single crochet. And now we're going to do a front post into the second double crochet, the one in the middle. And now into the next 2 stitches we're going to do single crochet. Single, single, and now we have the front post. And now we have 1 stitch, the last double crochet of this cluster, the last one. So we're going to do single crochet into the last double crochet and a single crochet on top of the 3rd chain. So the next stitch, single crochet, and we're going to go on top of the 3rd chain there, and we're going to do single crochet. It's going to look like this. And now we're going to repeat the row with the 3 double crochet. So we're going to chain 3. When you have to do the row with the 3 double crochet, then we're going to chain 3. So now yarn over the hook, we're going to skip the first 2 stitches, 1, 2, and into the 3rd, which is the one in the middle, which is the front post from the previous row. So skip the first 2, and into the 3rd we're going to put in there 3 double crochets. So 1, go back again into the same stitch, 2nd, and the 3rd one into the same stitch. So now again we're going to skip the next 2 stitches, 1, 2, and into the 3rd, which is the front post from the previous row. We're going to put in there 3 double crochets. So these are the rows that you're going to repeat. You move to the next 1, 2, you skip, and into the 3rd, gonna do in there 3 double crochets. It's a very easy, simple, looks quite nice. So now again we're gonna skip the next 2 stitches, and into the 3rd 3 double crochets. So 1, 2, and the 3rd one, and again we're gonna be left with 2 stitches, 1, 2. I'm gonna skip the next stitch, and into the last 1 double crochet. And now we're going to repeat the row with the front post and single crochet, chain 2 only. So now we're going to repeat the 2nd row. The first stitches here, we're going to go in there and do a single crochet. Next stitch, which is the first double crochet, we're going to do a single crochet. And now the 2nd stitch, we're going to do a front post double crochet, and into the next 2 stitches single crochet in each. So single crochet into the next stitch, single crochet. And now we're going to do the front post double crochet. So in each cluster, when you're going to do single crochet, front post, single crochet, and so on, if it's easier that way to remember. So the next stitch, single crochet. So the next cluster, single crochet, front post, single crochet, single crochet, and then front post, double crochet, and into the next single crochet. So we have the last cluster, single crochet into the next stitch, and the next stitch we're going to do a front post double crochet. So now we started with 2 single crochets, 1, 2. I'm going to finish the same, the next stitch, single crochet, and on top of this chain 3 we're going to do a single crochet. So the next stitch, single crochet, and the chain 3 on top of that chain 3, single crochet. And now you're going to repeat the row with the 3 double crochets on top of the front post, from this row. So this time you're going to chain 3. You're going to skip the first 2 stitches, and into the 3rd, which is the front post, you're going to do 3 double crochet, skip 2, 3 double crochet, skip 2, and so on. It's a very easy stitch, goes really fast. Well, might eat some yarn. Well, it is what it is. With a double crochet, eat some yarn. It's really fast to do this one. So like I said, this is the back and this is the front. So this is what we worked up until now. Well, for you guys, the beginners, or if some of you want to try this stitch, give it a try. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye bye.